Hey y'all, it's Angel back on with another video. Just want to touch base on how to fix your mindset when you are constantly in a negative space. I do struggle with depression and anxiety, something that I've struggled with since I was 12 years old, and something that has been running in my family as well. Right now, there have been a lot of changes at my current job. I am in a sales job, like I said before, and I do work in the car business. So if you don't know, this is a career that is constantly changing, constantly evolving, having to develop your character day in, day out, which is a great thing. You know, it's always important to want to fix ourselves for the better. So what has been going on is right now I am kind of at like a test in a way where if I'm able to make the most sales, I'm able to keep the position. At first, I was very scared and nervous, thinking, oh my god, am I gonna cut it? But you know, that's a lot of doubt that the devil instills in me of thinking, am I good enough? And that kind of goes into playing with anything in my life. I feel like I am somebody that struggles with my insecurities, whether it's my looks or any traits that I have. I do struggle with insecurity. And I feel like whenever something is shaking my faith, I'm very quick to doubt the Lord. And this is something that I really do want to change within myself. I don't want to continuously have to be in a space where whenever something goes south, I am in a negative mindset. What I've done this week to change that is, at first, yes, I did enter a very negative place. I was worried, sad, doubtful, but I did remain in prayer. I never talked down upon God, which is something I have overcome. It took me a very long time. Whenever something bad would happen, I would always ask God, why did you do this? Why did you put me here? But a lot has happened where now, whenever something bad does happen to me, I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for thinking that I was strong enough to go through this tough time. Thank you for giving me this difficult season in my life so I can have an opportunity to change my character for the better and learn something that I can carry on for the next chapter in my life. I think that's really important, is to start with gratitude, and it doesn't happen overnight, but rather taking a step back and looking in the past and saying, was that tough thing that I went through, was that worth it? Where has it gotten me today? And I can tell you, every single thing that I have went through that's been tough has always given me something that I needed in my future and has helped me one way or another. So anytime I'm struggling, I just look up and say, thank you, God. Thank you for this opportunity, because it is an opportunity. We just gotta really, even though it's so hard, we really just gotta see the better in it. Just be grateful. So number one is definitely gratitude. Number two, something I recently realized is that I was doing a lot of things for me. I was waking up in the morning for me. I was going to work for me. I was putting in the effort for me so I could see a better outcome. What I realized is we should not be looking within ourselves. Me all the time. No. What really helped me actually kick off and have a lot of sales at the beginning of this month is changing this very little thing. Instead of saying I'm doing this for me, which is great because we love ourselves, that's awesome. I'm not saying that's not a good thing. I'm just saying, instead of saying that, oh, I'm going to do this because I love me, yada yada, I'm gonna show up and do this to my full potential and be as fruitful as possible for God. Not for me, for God. Because if He gave me the beautiful opportunities to be here today at whatever job it is, to do whatever it is I'm doing, to be able to spread the gospel, spread, just a good attitude, which a lot of people need these days, is just somebody who is actually genuinely there to help them with whatever it is. If I'm able to get up and do this for God, that just shows how much I love Him. And I do, and that's what I want to do. I want to show God how much I'm grateful and happy for all the things that He has provided me for. He has answered so many prayers, and that's something I did want to get into. Ever since I started keeping a prayer journal, which I don't have enough time to sit down and journal, what I do is I have a notepad in my phone, and I just kind of write down the prayers that I've prayed about, and I'll just reflect back in a little bit and see, has this prayer been answered? What has God shown me after I prayed about this? And a lot of them have been answered. I want to touch up on something really sensitive. I have been praying for financial stability for so long. Like 8 years? Yeah, I'm talking a long time. I have prayed for financial stability for a long time. And just recently, with this shift in my mindset, am seeing not only has God given me the trials of, not having as much money, but it has shown me what I really do want to search after in life. And it's not really the riches that we have provided, a big house, nice car, nice clothes, whatever. It really is just I want to do, which is spread the gospel. I finally got the courage to start my YouTube. Finally getting the courage to use the gifts that He's giving me. I'm trying to come out with my music, clothing brand, learning about, starting that up. I really do just want to spread the gospel. That's what I want to do. And ever since I was young, I did want to pursue nutrition. I wanted to help people in that way. And I just also recently started doing meal preps, because this was something I was always scared to do. Fear has always had a big impact in my life. I've always been scared to just start, whatever it is, do it, I've never been courageous in that way, where I'm just bold enough to go do something that I've been stressing about or worried if I am cut for it, One of my friends has given me an opportunity to start this back up. So I'm back in the meal prepping business. Now, it's not something crazy where I'm gonna be going big or whatever and having so many clients at once. I just do want to get better in this way. First, perfect my craft, and then be able to carry it and be better and have more clients later on. Obviously get my food handler's license, all that. But I see that when I did pray and ask God, please move me in the direction you want me to be in, He really did just kind of move me and give me the courage to do things that I've always wanted to do, things that I've shoved in my closet and not wanted to ever, take advantage of or do for myself. And so I'm just so blessed. No, I don't have financial stability. Was not what I needed to pray about, but open doors is what He did bless me with. What I was thinking is bigger paycheck. I have never gotten a bigger paycheck ever since I prayed about that. In fact, they've been getting smaller. But what's so cool is He did listen to me, because ever since He's been opening so many doors for so many more opportunities, giving me the courage to do so, because I'm telling you, fear has ruled over my life for a very long time, and I'm just now able to say no. I don't want to live in a box. I don't want to not go after what I want to do. So Lord, please give me the strength, and He has done nothing but give me the strength, and I'm just so happy and blessed. for this. So honestly, when you really sit down, change your mindset, everything else will flow. Your work ethic, your understanding, never doubt God in a way where you're underestimating what He can do. Because if you think you're not smart enough in this area, He can definitely make your brain flow and understand. If you really sit down, and I'm talking, be detailed in your prayers. Tell Him exactly what you need. Lord, I have a headache right now. Can you fix that for me? I'm telling you, every single detail counts. So that's what I'm learning to do in my prayer life, is just being 100% being detailed. Another thing I do want to touch up on is I have been struggling a lot with sin, going back on habits that I'm trying to quit. It's very difficult when you've had habits for decades that you're really trying to break, which is a wonderful thing. When you start to get closer to God, you start to want to kick out, worldly things that you do. And there's a lot of things that I still do that I do want to kick out. But right now I'm struggling with it, but that's okay. Fall back on the horse 12 times, get back up 14. So, that's okay. Just make sure that you constantly try to be better. Because if you don't, then, you're setting yourself up for failure. Sorry, I know I'm moving around all crazy. I'm going to try to get myself a tripod where camera isn't all moving, and everything. So we could just be having a good little session. I do want to start having more videos made in my room. I just feel like this is my comfort zone, my car out here in nature. That's what makes me feel like I can speak as comfortable as possible to reach you guys. I'm in a very beautiful park today. I'm gonna just show you guys. Really pretty place. I was actually on my way to go wash my car, but God just said, hey, let's go to this park you've never been to and let's just record. Because honestly, whatever you're trying to start in your life, it's always scary at first, but when you just start, that's when you're gonna see that it gets easier and easier each and every time. Just start. I'm fully aware that if I look back, even when I edit my videos, I'm like, ooh, why did you place the camera like that? Why do you look like that? Why are you so yada yada? Don't allow fear to control you. And trust me, I'm trying to learn that myself too. So the more you try to work out what it is you want, everything else will follow. But always make sure never ever cease prayer. That's what I wanted to touch up on with you guys today. Hope you all are having a blessed week, and I hope that this has reached to somebody who needs it. God bless.